It's Etin again. I'm here for another investment education. I'm a real estate and mortgage broker and agent, and also I do social media and education. So if you need coaching, reach out to me. I'll be able to coach you. But right now, I give out information, free information. I believe that information is the most important thing in life. If you want to grow, if you want to do any kind of investment, anything you want to accomplish, it's always good to have the right information. And with the right information, be able to make the right decision. So, before I start, make sure you follow me on every social media. Share me to your friends. Don't just keep it to yourself. It's always good to share. So share the information. I'm giving it to you for free. So also share it for free. So subscribe and hit notification so that when next time I post, you'll be the first to get it. And your life will be much enriched and better for the best. Thank you very much. The topic of today is that why are you banking on your children for your retirement? We are coming from, in our background, our parents, our grandparents, they work hard to educate their children. They work hard to make their children, to invest in their children, so that in the future, the children will now turn around and take care of them. That was them. Now, this generation we are in now, forget it. These kids have no clue about those kind of concepts. I'm telling you right now, I'm sorry I'm the one that have to break it to you. The kids of today have no concept about taking care of their parents. All they know is about taking care of themselves. In fact, adult children living with their parents. These are adults that graduated from university. Some of them are even working, but they're still living with their parents. Or their parents, if they're not living with their parents are helping them pay their mortgage. Okay? So this trend is growing. Adult children that's supposed to be taking care of you in the past generations, these days, you are still supporting them. You are still supporting them. I know of clients, a lot of them. I was just talking to one yesterday. He eventually said to me, Etin, I'm going to have to sell my house. He has like 4 or 5 townhouses. He has like 4 kids. He wanted to buy these houses for one of their kids each and leave it for them. But guess what? He's been trying to put in their name. He's in retirement now, actually. Self-employed, retired, so he still do things here and there, but he's tired now. He have injured himself and everything, cannot even work anymore. So he's supposed to be in the Caribbean, relaxing. But in the last 10 years, he couldn't do it because none of these kids were able to get their act together so they can put the mortgage in their name. There's not much mortgage here either. These are like $200,000 mortgages. And the house is worth over $600,000, almost $700,000. So what if parents have, the father now have to sacrifice now is that sell one house, pay off the mortgage for the 3 of them, right? They put a clause there that they cannot sell that property until after he dies, if they want to sell it, So, do you just understand what I just said to you? These are grown up. The youngest of these kids is over 40 years old. In Canada here. Born here. Now, if the father, the parents were depending on these kids for their retirement, don't you see that would have been a big mess? So, thank God that guy invested a lot, invested in real estate. Like I said, real estate is always the most stable form of investment. In a long term, okay? Invest in real estate, now you can be able to do this little maneuver, So that is why do not depend on your kids for your retirement. You have to invest in yourself. You have to plan while you are taking care of your kids, raising them, paying for their tuition, whatever. Also, at the same time, pay for your retirement. Save for it. Very important. Very, very important. So you don't have to regret it. Okay? How do you do that? How do you create retirement for yourself? Number one thing, always make sure you are gainfully employed. Either as working for somebody, salary, hourly, or your own business, self-employed. Always try to be engaged every year. Any year that you doesn't work, that is the year that you're not going to have income to invest in your future. That is the year you're going to dip into your savings and spend it. So it's always very important. Hard work is number one. Then you have a plan, okay? Now, it's not just good enough to work and save. No, you have to work and save a little bit and invest most of your money very early in life. Very, very early in life.